Blessings and welcome to the Priestess Prophecies. It is Priestess Melissae here with you. We are here to do a reading today with the Priestess, and we are going to be doing the reading with the Priestess of the Light Oracle cards. So that's going to get our main energy about what's going on today. I'm also going to pull so that's the Priestess of the Light cards. We'll also pull a Faery Blessing card along with that. So two of those. I've got actually two decks that I'm going to do out here today. We'll do a Lenormand spread because I want to get a little bit more of a past, present, and future energy with all this, because this is really going to help us, I feel, today. Whatever it is that's coming out. We've gone through a lot of major portals. The last one being right now, I can't remember all of the planets that are in Saturn, but you know, we got everything from Venus and Mars and Pluto, I think, and I mean, there's just a lot of things going on. So I've got the Master Tarot deck and we got the Vice Versa Tarot deck because I will do some clarifiers today. And then we have the Lover's Oracle cards. These are so beautiful, aren't they? I just can't get enough of them. So I just really wanted to get a few messages out too at the end for love, you know, because everybody's always wondering what's going on with that, right? So we'll see what's going on for this collective reading, or whenever you see it. Doesn't have to be on the date that it was done. It's whenever you're drawn to it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our reading. We're going to start by bringing in some good energies, breaking up and getting rid of the old, dense, dark, negative energies. Allow yourself to take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. We give thanks to you, our ancestors, way showers, and guides, and thank you for bringing the messages that are most needed. Give me the words. Allow me to impart the wisdom that will help those watching. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much for joining me once again, guys. How have you been? Have you been enjoying these messages I've been putting out? So now I'm going to, you know, like I said, weekly, I'll be putting out the element signs. So don't forget to look for the air, fire, water, earth signs for next week. I'll try to have those up early next week so that we can get a head start and see what's going on for all of us. Just know also too, I will be working on my website this weekend, so I plan to be posting about that as well. If you follow me on the Priestess Prophecies on Facebook, or over on my page on Facebook is Priestess Melissae, same for Instagram, Priestess Melissae, and you know, you can see what's going on there as well and keep up on what I am doing even more so, because so the website's going up, and then I'm also finishing up with hypnotherapy. I'm going to be doing quite a bit with that in my services, incorporating it, because it is a great relaxation modality that we can all tap into and use. So I want to educate people more about that. I really like doing that within the work that I do, giving you that logical, real world, scientific understanding, but also, you know, being able to give that spiritual perspective as well and help with an all-around healing process, because we are spirit and matter, right? So we have to heal our emotions, our mind, all of those things, and make sure that we're balanced to be able to have this happy and harmonious life like we really want to have. All right. So, and sorry for the late reading today, because I had to get my car checked out. It's literally like been messing with me since I got it. This is the first or third time, sorry, that I had to take it in. It was leaking from last night to this morning, and I'm just like, I don't know what this is. And I know that they said that there was a leak the last time that I took it in to get it checked out, and I just picked it up on Thursday. I took it in last Monday. They had it for 4 days. You know, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but anyway, so it was nothing. It was the condenser. It was doing what it was supposed to do. So I was like, all right, fine. So that's why I'm running late, but I did get to try a place out, because this is in North Scottsdale, called Some Burrows. It was actually pretty good. I got a green chili one, chili scrambled burro or something like that it was called. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what was up. But thank you for understanding. Let's get into our reading today. And coming out, hostilities, conflict, and unrest. So this is what we're dealing with today, or you may be dealing with if you're resonating with this reading today. So what are the conflicts that you may be dealing with? I immediately was receiving like family type of conflicts and disputes. Yeah, absolutely. There's this jaguar energy here too. Almost it feels like that this woman is either this is someone setting up protection around themselves, or this is someone that is creating spells and creating hostilities. And you can see that Panther there has definitely got his teeth out and stuff like that, right? So somebody's pretty angry here at someone for some reason. 31 coming to a 4. So yeah, I really do feel like that this is within a home unit for that reason, because 4, especially like 4 of Wands, is like home, right? So hostilities, conflict, unrest, and it feels like a lot of this is happening, you know, like where you're not able to sleep well at night, or maybe this is when this person is coming at you because they're gone. 555. Interesting. All right, let's read this real quick and see. I also want to let's get the Fairy Blessing card out real quick, just because I'm interested to see what is coming out with this. So this is what you need to be aware of today. Some kind of hostility around you. Maybe you're already aware of this or be tapping into it. If you're feeling this today, hit the like button and definitely let me know how this is resonating with you. I'm very interested to know. As far as I know, I don't have any hostilities or conflict that I'm dealing with, but sometimes you don't really know, you know, if it's in the dark or you're in the dark about it, then you're not really going to know that it's going on. So what is the Fairy Blessing card coming for us today? A blessing of the White Heart. Ooh. Almost feels like somebody has a good heart, somebody has a bad heart here in a sense. We're going to read these cards and just get a little bit more of an understanding of this. Let me look at this card real quick. So, you know, there's like a goat in this picture, Capricorn type energy. Maybe that is the energy that we're dealing with here today. It's just very interesting. Jaguar energy, I don't know who that would relate to, but I know that that looks like a goat. All right, so very interesting. Let's look at our cards today, and this is a 1-4, so 5, and I just pointed out 555 on the timer. Some change here. I think you're aware of some change that needs to happen here, cutting something out. Like it's like you're going within yourself, going into like this new territory, if you will, somewhere that you've never been before. You're experiencing some new things, and you know, maybe your heart is becoming more pure. Maybe you are tapping into something, some understanding. This intuitive aspect may be developing or heightening for you, where it seems like you're starting to be more aware of who those people are that are causing those hostilities around you. That's interesting. I think many of you are dealing with that, that your intuitive faculties seem to be becoming more heightened. If that's the case, hit the like button today and let me know how that's resonating with you. So hostility says, let's hold it up for you. The priestess of this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing on the power of the light she holds in her hands. The panther is growling, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to beware. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, or perhaps something is coming in the near future that might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Oh, so you may have somebody trying to come back into the picture from the past, perhaps causing these hostilities. You know, you put an end to a situation or something like that. Maybe now somebody wants to try to rekindle something, but you've got your teeth out and you're saying, look, I understand what you did to me in the past. And so this is indeed somebody putting up that protection, understanding what they need to do to protect their home, protect their heart, because that would be the 4 as far as the chakra as well. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or your sense of power. There may be a family member, and I did say that before we even started reading this card, or a co-worker or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it is finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. Wow. Have you been feeling this way today? Hit the like button if this is resonating with you. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You do not have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. Be brave in the face of confrontation and know that you are capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength of the Panther within you, and the light of the divine assistance is always on hand. So hold your light is what Spirit is saying, and put up your defenses. Call on Spirit to protect you today. You may, in fact, indeed need that protection around you, around your home, around all that is connected with you. If you especially feel that this may be resonating with you today, this is an affirmation you can say 3 times. I am strong and resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and in my ability to take charge. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, it is done. So this is a protection that you can put up around yourself and allow yourself to feel more safe within whatever has happened in the past, and know that you can move past it, all right? And that Spirit is going to ensure that nobody's going to try to come in and force you to make things work out, perhaps. You know what I mean? So this, again, a blessing of the white heart. I do feel like that because of your pure heart, you are going to be able to, again, be protected, because that is what protects us, is by doing what's right always, you know, in all of our situations in life, the way we treat people, again, the way we would want to be treated, those kinds of things. We have to always be aware of how we're holding, using, and wielding, our energy. What are our intentions? The fairy gift of integrity and recognition of the sacred, a gift of the other world, to keep what is sacred, sacred, to be given the gift of great integrity in times without such things held dear. To see the white heart is a magical event, the legendary creature of the deepest, most ancient part of the green world. The white heart is a fairy creature, a real being, and a sign from the fairy realms to you that you must keep true to what is sacred. When you receive this gift, it may seem like a burden, but do not feel this way, for it is that you are recognized as a person of high integrity, and that you keep to this is most important at this time. We were talking about that. I said that you're likely a person that's of a higher nature, of a pure nature. This is what's going to help protect you. So it says, the white heart asks us to recall the old gods, the Herni, and Herni the hunter, and to be blessed with the gift of seeking what it is you wish to know, seeking your own true self. It gives you the keys to becoming who you are meant to be. Let there be blessings of the pure-hearted, of stripping away what holds you back. All right, so that could be those hostilities, those people trying to come back from the past, or even just those people around you that are trying to hold you back, right? And let there be graceful, beautiful movement into the more poetic, mythic misunderstanding of the world. Let the deep peace of the wild heart of the forest be yours, friend, for you have seen the white heart. And so there will be a calling to the sacred and a blessing for those who follow the pure, magical, and so very sacred call. See, you always have held to a higher calling, and this is serving you. You've seen how this has served you in the past, and Spirit is saying, don't forget that. Continue to move forward and do what it is that you need to do in spite of these hostilities. Hold that space, hold that sacred heart. That is your protection. And this is spirit, in a sense, in a spirit animal form, you could say, with that Black Panther. And it's hard to see Black Panthers in the dark, isn't it? So that is great protection for you, to protect that white light of yourself that might be shining so brightly, right? But in the dark, nothing can, or it's very difficult in any case to see a Black Panther. So that is your protection, that opposite, right? The darkness of that panther is your protection while you are shining your light, while you are being who you are in this world. And you don't have to feel like you're alone, like in that fourth energy of that blessing of the white heart, right? It can feel like you're alone, especially when people, it seems like, are working against you or using, you know, their energies against you and their negative talk and different things like that. And it could be really hard for you to hold your light in your sacred space in this dark. But that's why we call on a counterpart for ourselves that works in the dark and that can stop and see what is coming towards us and can protect all that we are bringing in so that we can have our wish fulfillment. Wow. All right, so we're going to get a Lenormand spread for this today again and see what's going on for the past, present, and future energy. And then I will clarify a little bit with the vice versa tarot, okay? Beautiful. So how are you liking this reading? Hit the like button below and comment, and don't forget to subscribe so your energies are being picked up in these readings. All right, guys? Death, huge transformation. And I was definitely seeing that with the dichotomy of this light and dark, with the 1616 just showing up here too. 7 energy. It's all about making the right choices, the choices that are connected with spirit directly, staying with that higher power, continuing to connect up. And again, cutting off those people that may be causing those hostilities in your life, you know? You're transforming, you're becoming a different person. You're definitely not willing to put up with those kind of people that are coming in very frivolous or superficial, that kind of thing. You want something that is real, because this is a time that if you're going to connect with someone with all the things that are going on energetically in the world, you can't deal with being in this kind of energy, having no growth, because the Empress in the upright is pregnant, is birthing, is growing. All things are beautiful. And this is the past energy that I'm seeing here, is that you were transforming out of all of this, or you're working on that, or have been working on that kind of energy. In the present, lots of truth. All right, Spirit has absolutely helped you to know what it is to help you to put that crown back on and to be able to step out and be that person of light. Yeah, because you know exactly what the deception was, and you made sure that you got away from that as quickly as possible, because there's no way that you can be in this space of light, right, when you're dealing with this darkness. And this is in the center of all of it, right? At present, you just, you know, maybe this is what, again, you put behind you, because it caused nothing but this lack mentality, thinking you're constantly probably being left out in the cold and that kind of thing, never feeling like you were a part of this person's life, perhaps, is what I'm really feeling, that this does have to do with the person, because again, it did tap into family. And so it did tap into also that someone could be coming back from the past, wanting to celebrate, right? But this is, I feel, the energy that you want to be in with your friends and with people that you can trust and that you want to be around, that really do have your best interest at heart and are really happy to see all of the things that you're accomplishing in your life, right? Absolutely. You got the crown on for sure. And if you are, and this is your mind too, I really feel like you have your mind right about things. And this is facing forward. It's like, you know, we have the Ace of Swords here. You chose to go with spirit and trust in that truth that you received and move forward. And guess what? Now you're tapping into spirit. This is the research and spy card. I see you tapping in the spirit more and more as you move forward in this future energy, and I feel like it's going to serve you so well. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck anyway. Queen of Pentacles, that is a beautiful energy to see. Somebody knowing their worth. Whoa, I didn't even expect that to come out. The Sun card on top, that is amazing energy before I even do the vice versa tarot, but we're still going to do it just to see what's going on here. Is this been what's been going on in your life? I'm curious, are there some major, crossroads? Because I'm thinking about all the readings leading up to this one, and it's like, I know we've had this major crossroads, and just, different things hard things that we've been working through. I mean, the transformation card here with the past is showing that, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're at the end of this feeling left out in the cold energy. Now you're starting to celebrate. Now you're starting to get it and understand, right? And it's like you're looking back at all of this to help you moving forward, to make sure that you learned your lessons. You're not going to deal with that kind of energy any longer, or or you're going to be more aware of it, is what I'm trying to say. You know how you're trying to say a couple of different words at the same time? That always works out well, doesn't it? You come up with new words. So anyway, don't forget, we're going to do the Lover's Oracle cards at the end, guys, and see what's going on with love. So don't go anywhere. And so what's going on with death? Ooh, Page of Cups in reverse. Definitely we turned our back on something in regards to love, something that wasn't growing, something that wasn't producing anything. That's what needed to be transformed. We needed to put, have love for ourselves, fill our own cup. Knight of Cups in reverse. We have, wow, the Knight of Cups. That's exactly what we were dealing with, just like I said. And that's what we're putting to an end with that Knight of Cups in reverse here. You are done with the fairy tale, with the promises, whatever, sweet talk. Definitely all done with that. So coming out with the Empress in reverse. 2 cards coming out today. With this card, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you can see on this side, it doesn't look like real pentacles. On this side, it does, right? So it feels like all the hard work that you were putting in this, and this is what you came out with, Empress in reverse. And then you have the 2 of Wands, right? So it's like you knew that there was a different path that you needed to go down. You were absolutely seeing that there was no growth, nothing happening, and that you were basically doing all the work, perhaps. Perhaps this person was just watching or learning. Maybe they really didn't know as much as they, came across as knowing. Maybe, I don't know. You know the story. Put down in the comments what is your story and how this is resonating for you today. All right, Ace of Swords. What did we learn? What did Spirit help us to know and cut out? Wow, quite a bit apparently, because we had a lot coming at us. Maybe with this person in particular, it was a lot of pull on our energy, or somebody was, just really, a lot of people. 22, lots of changes that had to be made, right? A lot of people we needed to cut out, perhaps, is what I'm kind of feeling there today. Actually, even like my heart and my solar plexus and sacral energy area just felt like a huge pull, you know what I mean? So maybe you did feel like there were a lot of people that were needing you, whether that be emotionally or just to be there to, help them to do things, or whatever the case may be, your time and energy. That was really pulling on your energy. So it's the 7 of Swords in reverse. Whoa. I can't really read that one. I caught it between my legs. Something about 3 of Pentacles. I don't know which way it was going to come out, so we can't read that one. But what I can say is somebody has done juggling. Somebody is sure that they're not going to be dealing with this kind of energy any longer. That's why it's in reverse. And 2 of Pentacles is also in reverse. We know exactly what's going on, or exactly at least what we don't want. And we're moving away from that. And I have a feeling that has to do also with this being left out in the cold energy. Yeah. Somebody turned their back on something. They were giving all of their love. This is the Ace of Cups in the front. Beautiful energy, right? In the light. This is a person, that has turned their back, turned cold, turned the lights out. Maybe, looking at a new way, but definitely not giving any longer to this energy of someone who wasn't given to them. 3 of Cups for the future. What is this energy showing us? 3 of Cups for the future. Ooh. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If this has to do with third parties, this is saying that this is definitely going to have a pull on your energy. Be aware of celebrating too much. All right. Know your worth, know your value. You don't need to go out and show your ass, so to speak. Focus on yourself and your stability is what Spirit is saying right now. All right. Don't turn your back on that. The Pentacles are there. That is who you are. You know what I mean? And you're being watched over. You're going to know, you're going to get messages if somebody is trying to mess with your money is the other thing I was hearing. Queen of Swords energy for this reading. For the future, absolutely beautiful. The truth is, there's always the 2 cups behind you, and you understand that. And you're always going to move forward and do better and prosper and all of that. Spirit has helped you to see that you always have those 2 cups. You're masculine, you're feminine, and you always have the ability to grow and to be beautiful once again, all right? And I feel like that's what a lot of you are understanding today. So this reading is coming out with the clarifiers very, very clearly along with the initial cards that came out. I'm really happy to see that. And coming out with our Page of Swords energy today is you are absolutely ready to put those burdens behind you. You're trying to look into every way that you can do that. You know, maybe you're looking into videos or been watching a lot of YouTube lately. I watch a lot of psych videos at times that help me with things like, you know, abandonment and emotional dependency, codependency, narcissism, different things, just to see what all of that looks like, and then what healthy relationships look like, you know. So we don't have to be caught up in these types of situations where maybe we've got this authoritative or totalitarian, you know, emperor type of person putting all these burdens on us. We're ready to move away from all of that is what I feel with this energy today. And just know that as you continue to stay in that higher light and energy, that is a natural protection is what Spirit is saying. It automatically puts up that protection of that panther around you, stalking, watching, ensuring that your heart, you know, with that 4 energy, your heart and your home stay safe. So that's what we need to tap into today, right? All right, hit the like button if this reading is resonating with you. Are you ready for some Sun energy? Are you ready for some Queen of Pentacles energy? Because we had that Queen of Pentacles come out in reverse here, but this is really what we want to tap into. So start continuing to move into that sunnier disposition. Know that there is always more ahead and good waiting for us, and we know the right people to give to, where we don't have to end up turning our backs on them, right? We don't want to have to feel that way within a relationship. We only want to connect with those people that understand the right way to give, interdependence, you know, and also still maintaining autonomy, becoming your best together, right? So let's see what love has to say for us today for this reading. Love, please. What does the collective need to be aware of for today? Ooh. Got this card out first. Let's see what that has to say. This seems like someone who maybe is sad. Maybe someone who has died, perhaps. Maybe you have a passed on loved one, romantic partner even is kind of what I'm getting from this. But there's sadness is definitely what I'm seeing, whether a person is physically departed or just isn't physically in your life at this time. And it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Beautiful. So it does make us sad sometimes to have to make those decisions about people, right? That we really maybe would like to have a part of our lives, because there are some kind of cool, you know, qualities about them or things that we really like, just like other people do. But we know within our hearts, like, who this person truly is, right? What else is coming out today? At least that's what I'm picking up. Let me know if that's what you're getting from your, you know, if this is resonating in your personal experience. Whoops. One more card today for us for the love messages. Lover's Oracle cards is what these are. So the Lover's Oracle cards. One more message, please, for the collective for today. definitely some healing energy going on here. This looks like that sun and moon energy almost, you know, but I feel like a lot of healing is happening at this time. I feel like you're accepting this movement forward in spite of the sadness, you know what I mean? Whether you're male or female. And you understand that you can't stay in this dark energy. You can't stay in this place of missing this person and those kinds of things. So a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So whoever this is that's thinking about you, and whoever comes to mind is likely that person that's resonating with these messages that came out here. That person is thinking of you at this very moment, and they're saying that your love fills me with light. I love you. So they're very grateful that you are this white light, this beautiful heart, right? Because I feel like these two really tie in so nicely with that white heart, right? And this angel energy. They know that you're a beautiful person and that you deserve to have so much better. And, you know, again, sometimes we just have to make the tough choices, because I don't think this person is going to make the choice. If they're trying to come back and cause these hostilities, you know, after all this time, I think you know what the right answer is. And I think they do too. It's just, you know, it's hard to have to do what you have to do. But anyway, thank you so much for your like, subscribe, share, and comment. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with another reading for you, and I will be doing elemental signs, so look for those. Bye-bye for now.